You guys probably didn't know this, but we are going to have a little bit of a Royal Rumble in church today. Okay? We're going to talk about pride versus humility. Okay? So, first, while they're getting ready for the big fight, I'm just gonna talk a little bit about what the two words mean, just by look from the dictionary standpoint. When I look up the word pride, as I read the definition, listen to the words that I put emphasis on and see if you can catch what I'm getting at. So the feeling, or the definition of the word pride says a feeling or deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievements. What did I put emphasis on? What? Own. Own. Okay? Because are our achievements our own? Who do they belong to? God. Yeah. He blessed us with those. Okay? So pride is feeling pleasure or satisfaction in your own achievement and not recognizing who those achievements come from. Okay? And when I look up the word definition of humble, it says having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's own importance. So you put yourself in a lower rank, and you make yourself of lower importance, okay? That you're not more important than the next person, okay? Now, as I introduce our two little fighters here, their names are Proud Dude, okay? So that's Proud Dude, okay? And he is going up against Humble Dude, okay? And I'm willing to bet that Proud Dude is going to wax him. I mean, hands down. Proud Dude has a big mouth, he's confident, he's strong, he's got confidence, and he's been fighting like this for years. There's no doubt in my mind that Proud Dude has got this. He's going to destroy. Humility doesn't have a chance. Okay? He does not have a chance. So I'm going to I'm going to write Proud Dude over here. And on the other side of my board, I'm going to write Humble Dude. And I'm a terrible artist, so you're going to have to just not laugh at my drawings. I practiced this at home, and they did nothing but make fun of me. Okay, I'm going to use stick people, okay? So here's Proud Dude. And as I talk about them, we're going to talk about their features and how they view the world, okay? So the comparison between proud and humble. I got to look at my notes a little bit. Okay, so let's talk about their eyes first, okay? So Proud Dude, when he looks at others, Proud Dude only sees the weaknesses in other people. All he does is pick out everybody's mistakes, okay? He never compliments people. All he sees is their weaknesses and their mistakes, okay? Then Humble Dude, when he looks through his eyes, he sees God first, okay? He's always looking at others. He knows that people matter to God, and he knows to treat them with respect, because that's how God would want us to treat people, okay? So that's the difference between pride and humbleness and how they see and view people, okay? The Proud Dude, he sees weaknesses, and the Humble Dude sees people through God's eyes. Try to put yourself in it. How would God look at this situation? How would he see that person? Okay? Then as we talk about their mouths, well, we know Humble Dude always brags about Proud Dude always brags about himself. He's always talking about how strong he is, what good grades he gets, how good he is in sports, how popular he is, how good looking he is. He does nothing but brag about himself, and people get tired of listening to him. And then you have Humble Dude. He talks about how awesome God is, okay? He encourages other people, and he compliments other people, okay? So that's a difference with their mouths. Proud Dude likes to talk about himself. They like to brag, and they like to think of themselves. And Humble Dude encourages other people, and he lifts other people up and compliments them, okay? Now their ears, okay? Proud Dude does not like to hear or be told what to do. He never does anything wrong, okay? He never admits his mistakes. He's always
thinks that he's right, and he doesn't listen to others, okay? And then poor little humble dude over here always admits his mistakes. He asks for forgiveness for his sins, and he listens to other people, okay? Proverbs, I'm going to read just a little verse about that. Proverbs 13, chapter 13, verse 10, says, pride only breeds quarrels. It only makes fights. But wisdom is found in those who take advice. So the humble man is willing to take advice and to listen when he's maybe wrong and needs to correct something, okay? Then their hands, okay? Proud dude, I'm going to put a boxing glove on his hand because he's always causing fights. He's always, easy now, he's always picking fights because he doesn't get what he wants. Okay, did he land one? And he's always picking fights because he doesn't ever get what he wants. So he's always throwing a fit, okay, and causing fights. Humble dude, on the other hand, we're going to give him a balloon. Okay, because humble dude honors other people above himself. He's peaceable, he's considerate, and he makes other people happy before himself. Okay, then let's talk about their feet. Proud dude, he often stomps his feet out of anger because he wants to get his way. Okay, he demands that he gets his own way, and he thinks he deserves to be served. Okay, where humble dude is always walking towards the needy. He sees where people need help, and he's always willing to help them, even before or without being asked, okay? Now, both of these two dudes have relationships with people, okay? We have family. I'm just going to draw random little stick people. They both have family. They have moms and dads. They have friends. They have teachers that they come in contact with. They have classmates. They have pastors in their life. They have aunts and uncles and grandparents. Okay, now let's talk about these two dudes. As you listened to how they each viewed the world and how differently they viewed it, how do you think proud dude gets along with all of these people in his life? Why, Avery? Because he always picks up fights and he's always bragging about himself. Do you like to listen to people brag about themselves? Not really, okay? So he probably doesn't get along very well with the people in his life. What about humble dude? What about his relationships? Do you think people like to be around him? Yeah, why? Because he talks about God? What'd you say, Philip? Because he's humble. He considers other people above himself. He puts himself in of lower importance. Okay, so pride tells us that it is a source of destruction. It starts to destroy friendships. Okay, it destroys even yourself. Pride, you're going to end up alone because people are not going to want to hang out with you. Okay? And while humble dude here is building relationships because people love being around him. Okay? So the question is, who do you think won the fight? Proud dude or humble dude? Who do you think won? How do you think? Okay, now one last view. How do you think God views proud dude? How do you think he looks at proud dude? Do you think he's happy with him? No. How about humble dude? Do you think he's happy with him? Yeah. So in the fight of life, who wins? Proud dude or humble dude? Humble dude, okay? Philippians 2, verses 3 through 5 says, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, but in humility consider others better than yourselves. Each of you should not look only to your own interests, but also to the interests of others. Your attitude should be the same as that of Jesus Christ." Okay? So when you're out and about in the world and you're looking at other people, think of these characteristics. Think of how do you view other people? Do you view them through proud dude's eyes? Do you view them through humble dude's eyes? Okay, think about how you talk. Do you talk like humble dude or do you talk like proud dude? Okay, and think of how you listen to others and how you hear things. Think of how you use your hands. Okay, do you serve others or do you expect to be served? Okay, so and we all hope that we're more like humble dude. Okay, and I'm sure we all use help in that area at some point. Okay, thanks for coming. Thanks, guys.